Hello! Welcome to Pinder, where we love learning together. I am Mrs. Pinder, and I am so glad you are here. Do you know anyone else that is here? Do you know anyone else that loves learning together with us? If you do, can you say their name so loud and proud? Yes, they are here. Oh, yes, they are here too. Oh, I am so glad we are all here together. Let's start the way we always do with a song. Today we will sing Down by the Bay. Now, today I will sing a word and then you say a word that rhymes with it that we could sing in this song. Down by the bay where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, have you ever seen a bear combing his hair? Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, have you ever seen a goat rowing a boat? Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, have you ever had a time when you couldn't make a rhyme? Down by the bay. Great job. Tomorrow, when we sing that song, we will do our favorite verses. I can't wait to sing with you. I'm glad you're here today. We are learning about an animal that is black and white. No, not a panda bear, not a zebra. It's an animal that loves cold weather. It's a bird. You're right, penguins. Today we're learning about penguins. You love penguins too? Oh, great. Our friends at Scholastic have two penguin books. That's right. One is fiction. Oh, it's a funny one. It's called Antarctic Antics. Antics are funny things that happen. And Antarctic, do you know what that means? Antarctica is a place. It's down in the south. This is our Earth. Some people call this a globe. I have a little globe. It's squishy. Squish, squish, squish. If I get stressed, I can squeeze it. Squish, squish, squish. But I'm not stressed now. I'm happy to be with you. Antarctica is way at the bottom. People do not live there. You're going to learn about that in this book and here with me today. But penguins live there. Sometimes scientists go there to study penguins and they can stay for a while, but they don't live there. They don't have homes there like we do. In this book, you are going to read what happens in Antarctica. The second book that Scholastic has is called Antarctica. You are going to learn things about this real place. If you have a globe or a map at your house or on your computer, ask your grown-up and you can go find it and look at pictures of the real Antarctica. I know you'll want to do that. Now, in Antarctica, there are many penguins. I know you haven't been to Antarctica, but have you ever seen a penguin at the zoo? You have? Or maybe at the aquarium? Oh, yes, they're so fun. After Pinder, you might want to walk around and waddle like a penguin. I have a song like a penguin. If you are standing up, you can waddle while we sing it. I'm a little penguin in the snow. I slide on my tummy to and fro. I eat the fish from the deep blue sea. I'm black and white as you can see. Maybe you want to rewind and sing that song again and sing it until you know it in your brain. That's called memorizing. When you memorize songs and poems, it's really good for your brain. It helps you be a better reader and writer. Now, I want you to think, what do you already know about penguins? Yes, they are birds. Penguins are birds. What can penguins do? Yes, they can swim. Can they fly? No, there are a couple types of birds that cannot fly. Ostriches and penguins cannot fly. Remember our sight word not, N-O-T, not. What, do they lay eggs? Yes, good idea. Penguins lay eggs because they are birds. Penguins live in Antarctica. So they like the cold. It doesn't bother them. They have bodies that are perfect for the cold weather. Do you know anything else? Oh, do you know what baby penguins are called? Chicks. Yes, we learned that about chickens. That's the same thing. You know lots of good science information about penguins. Very good. When you read the books on scholastic.com, you'll learn even more. Maybe on your computer or at your house, you have even more books about penguins. Maybe you do. Would you get your paper and your pencil? I'm going to get my dry erase board. Let's draw and label a penguin. You can do it. I know you can. I'm going to use my black dry erase marker. If you have a black crayon, that might be a good idea to start your penguin picture. So our penguin is going to be kind of a fiction penguin. It's not going to look exactly like this penguin. This one looks more like a real penguin. There are actually lots of different types of penguins. That might be something you want to learn about. To start our penguin, draw a rainbow shape, like an upside down U, and then do a straight line across. Ta-da! I love drawing, don't you? It's so nice. If you're staying home, you might have a lot of time to draw. This is the penguin's body. Now draw another rainbow shape, not too big, not too small. This is the penguin's stomach or his tummy. Now, what else does our penguin need? Yes, eyes. And their eyes are not too big. The sun reflects on the snow, so they have smallish eyes. And then, what else does a penguin need? Boop, boop, boop. Yes, a penguin is a bird, so it has a little beak. I'm going to draw two small triangles, one that's up and one that's down to make a beak. It's starting to look like a penguin, I know. What else does a penguin need? What helps it swim? Yes. How many flippers? Two flippers. These are curves. One, two. Two flippers. Does this penguin need anything else? You're right. This penguin needs 2 feet. They're kind of like claws. Birds have little claw feet to grip the ice because penguins live where there's a lot of ice. I'm going to do a line down and then a zigzag. Line down, zigzag. Now remember, you can always press pause if I went too quickly and you want to do it slowly. Later, you could draw a whole family of penguins. Baby penguins, parent penguins, all kinds of penguins. You could draw eggs. You could draw snow. You could look on your computer to see what does Antarctica look like? What do real penguins look like? Now, let's label this penguin. Let's write the word penguin. Penguin has some great sounds. I know you'll get them. I have seen the word penguin, so I know what it looks like. You can stretch it out, or you can wait and write it with me. What does it start with? Penguin, just like Pinder. I'm really good at writing P's. Peng. Now there's a sound. Wait a minute. There's a sight word. A chunk of penguin is in. If you know it, write it. Penguin. What part should we label? Yes, let's label I. I is tricky to write. It's E-Y-E. You can label both I's and put an S or just one. Let's label beak. When we label, we draw a line and write the word not too big. What does beak start with? Say it slowly. Beak. You hear the E. You might not hear the A. It is silent. You might not know there's an A. It's a silent A. The E and the A are working together to make the E say its name for a long sound. Beak. The K is making the K. I'm going to come over on this side because I have more room. What is this called? Flipper. It's a blend. Full. Two letters working together. Full. Ipper. There are two P's in flipper. Flipper. Later, if you want to label the other one, you can. And let's label feet. When you label two things, you draw a line to each one. Feet. Stretch it out. Very good. You got your beginning sound, you got your vowel, and your ending sound, feet. Can you write a sentence about your penguin? Okay, try it. You can do it. You can write this sentence with me or your own sentence. Here is my sentence. Penguins can swim. Can is a sight word. Penguins can swim. I'm going to draw 3 lines. Penguins can swim. Here's penguin up here. I just need to add an S. Whenever there's more than one of something, we put an S on the end. Penguins can. You're getting good at writing and spelling your sight words. Swim. Yes, it's a blend. Penguins can swim. You did punctuation. Let's read it together. Penguins can swim. Later you could come color his body black. You could add details of ice and snow and other penguins. Do you love it? Some people call this a diagram when you have a picture with labels. Kiss your brain. I love it. For math today, maybe, now penguins don't really live in igloos, but I was thinking about cold weather. I was thinking about igloos. This is a bowl. Do you have any bowls that are made out of paper at your house? Maybe you do, or maybe you have a little cup. You could just use a regular bowl, but we want to do some counting. I took my scissors and I cut a little hole. Oh, it could be a cave though. Let's pretend this is a cave. So one day there were some penguins. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. Maybe they're parents. There were 3 penguins. One penguin went into the cave. How many penguins are out of the cave? Could you write a number sentence to go with this? Would you use addition or subtraction? Oh, you are thinking. Let's write it down. How many penguins did we have all together? 3. Around the tree, around the tree. That's the way to make a 3. And then, since we're separating, we're going to do subtraction. How many penguins went into the ice cave? 1. Straight line down, and then we're done. That's the way to make a 1 equals. How many were out of the cave? 2. Around and back on the railroad track. 2, 2, 2. Read this number sentence with me. 3 minus 1 equals 2. Great job. You are getting really good at number sentences. Maybe you could make some more number sentences later. Very nice. I have a joke for you. This joke is about an ant. I am an ant. An ant, for me, are my husband's kids, and I love those kids so, so much. If you have an aunt, maybe you could call her on the phone and you could tell her this joke. Here is my joke for today. What is the penguin's favorite ant? Then you say, I don't know, Mrs. Pinder. What is the penguin's favorite ant? Antarctica! Get it? Not Antarctica, but Antarctica. I want you to call and say that joke to your aunt. Your aunt will crack up. Well, ask your grown-up first. Don't just do it. But if you can, try to call your aunt or someone that you call aunt and say this joke. They will laugh. Touch your elbow. Skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo. I love you. Skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. So skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo. I love you and all of you. Thank you so much for learning about penguins with me today. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.